A great welcome back to Alexo TV1. Today is 16th of February 2023. Right, about after they talk to me, so you get on later where they circulate all over the internet space since morning about Simon Ekpa be trending and one not to broadcast, not to say stop this election anymore from Finland government. Inside this, so Simon Ekpa throw open challenge for those where they live for Finland. They could not try post this letter for my wall. My page anywhere more let me know. Nobody fit post but right about now so Finland government don't boss and say but nothing like that they happen. Maybe now this zoo government we don't pay some Nigerians so they live for Finland that they create this fake paper they circulate all over the internet space and they make graving mistake. Now if we go say finish government okay. February 15, Mr. Simon Ekpa, following complaint by Nigeria, Finland, and the Nigeria government about your various pronouncements using social media outlets to impose it at home in Nigeria, you hereby want to desist from such nefarious activity which are capable of disbursing the peace of causing bloodshed. More warnings to the Finnish government in your imposition of sit at home on days slated for democratic election in Nigeria. This is an act of international terrorism. You are hereby directed to call off your planned sit at home by pronouncing through the same media outlet you use for your illegal pronouncement. A reverse of your sit at home order. Here they come maybe mistake say Mr. Ekpa. You have 48 hours to reverse. Cause of you will be arrested and charged with international terrorism. I have directed my Attorney General Rajo Tuvaro to ensure that my directive is immediately carried out. So this one at the paper FCC circulate since morning. Simon Ekpa don post for Twitter say make una share and nobody fit share. Before we go into the response, most see this thing is up for here. If una go here, say central bank government Emefiele meets with heads of commercial bank over Buhari directive on old 200 naira note. Right about I say 200 naira notes don't dey back to circulation. So if you get this one before we don't return to bank, you can as well go back to bank, tell the super they give you back your money. I've heard on one thing for Alexo HQ say Nigeria no they move forward, no they move backward. Nigeria they stagnant. And if I look this decision upon decision, Nigeria not really get where it they go. Or if I'm more correct, I feel say Nigeria they carry us go where we know. Country like this suppose this gwangwa this kind of country. Moving on to waiting the Apple say 2023 post Finland harboring terrorists arrest Simon Ekpa now. Ohanaeze to federal government. Today is the 16th day of February. Now Ohanaeze they dish out this thing through push. Say Apis Able Social Culture Organization Ohanaeze has asked the federal government to expedite action in his plan. So made the arrest Simon Ekpa, made the continue with this frontless election. We will know say Bob, they peaceful and nothing good they come at. So this is the response from Finland government. Finland government disown viral warning letter to Simon Ekpa. Finland ambassador to Nigeria, Lena, this name is strong. Pelivani said the letter purportedly warning Simon Ekpa is a complete fake, but unfortunately has spread very widely. Sadly, the response was February 16, which is today, 2023. When I say anybody will see the fight Simon Ekpa, they almost made bloody mistake and they must do anything to bring Simon Ekpa, but they not fit to do Simon Ekpa anything because Simon Ekpa don't promise they say Bob. Now me go be on a end. I wonder why they don't want you sense. So Mazina Kano lawyer respond to this money matter. We just see. He said in extending the naira swap by 60 days, Buhari said, as an administration that respects the rule of law, I have noted that the matter is before the court and some pronouncements have been made. Mr. President, what about respecting the pronouncement on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You see this one today, 16th February 2023. But to my greatest surprise, this government they choose the law in which they go obey and the one not to obey. So for those who get this 200 naira note, no say na April 10 now you fit use and reach before it go expire. So without wasting much time, we'll draw the cut for you. If you like video, comment, subscribe, share to all social media platforms. First time you come across our channel, do us film subscribe before you jump out of this video. All of my people,